audio also, so just hush it down. So on है वो ऑफ कर अरे ऑफ कर मुझे बोलना मैं यहाँ से अभी वहाँ से कैमरा का आपको सिंगल चैनल just get people quiet here. If you're starting, then you're starting off now, is it? सिंगल चैनल guys, just hush it down, man. अच्छा माइक वाला चैनल एक ही दो अरे करो सर नहीं तो फिर पूरा एमबीएस आएगा दे रहा हूँ एक ऑफ कर दूँ हाँ जो ये चैनल पे लगा है ना वही चैनल ऑफ कर स्टार्ट
Hello, hello, testing. Hi, good afternoon and welcome to the grand finale of the Bharat Chess Championship. I'm your host for today, Rohan. I'm being a little quiet here because I'm seeing the matches, and we have the two grand finalists playing here. They've come out of 162. Good afternoon and welcome to the grand finale of the Bharat Chess Championship. I'm your host for today, Rohan. I'm being a little quiet here because I'm seeing the matches. And we have the two. So on your screen, sitting on the left is Kush Kush is from the central product team. He's a product manager in rural assets. He reports into Manjunath, who's part of Firoz Pasha's team. On the right of your screen, you can see Swar Veera. Swar is part of the internal audit team. He's part of Altaf and Suketu's team. Both these players have played excellently so far. We started the tournament with 162 players. 162 players were divided amongst 5 groups. Each group had a winner. These matches were played over the last one entire month on chess.com. And the 5 winners were flown down to Bombay yesterday. And yesterday, after the 5 top winners played amongst each other, there were 10 matches played in all, and then we had the top 2 emerge. So the top 2 today are Kush Chaurasia to the left of your screen and Swar Veera to the right of your screen. Kush is playing white in match 1 and Swar is playing with black. We have an August audience that's gathered here. So we have our zonal head Vikas Goel who is here. We have the lead HR business partner for rural banking Neha Patrish who's watching the match closely. We have Firoz Pasha who's the head of product for rural assets who's also here. We're streaming live from Naman Business Center. We're in Ajanta and Ellora. While the players are sitting and we've zoomed in the camera into them, we have a total of 25 people who are standing and viewing this match. Kush and Swar played yesterday. Yesterday in both the matches, Swar defeated Kush. I think Kush has clearly done his homework last evening because he's focusing hard. Currently, by the looks of things, Kush is up. He started aggressively with white. Swar, however, plays very well with black. His preferred position is black. It'll be interesting to see how this match pans out. We've just got a update from ringside commentary. No pieces have been captured yet, which means all the pieces are on the board. Both players are playing cautiously. It's the grand finale and they're playing very closely. Zero pieces captured so far. We're about 20% into the match so far. We've got, while again the camera is not able to zoom into it, we've got Praveen Vecha and Ganesh Iyer from IFPL team who've come here to watch the match very closely. We've also got Ankit Podar, who's product head for rural liabilities, present here. The entire rural leadership team is here to cheer the champions playing this grand finale. Seems to be a nail biting match. Let's watch quietly on how this pans out. The pressure of the finals clearly showing. If you observe the first few matches towards the beginning of the tournament, matches would finish in 5 or 6 minutes. Here you see it's a 10-minute match and both the players are thinking extremely intently. Are they coming under performance pressure or are they really thinking it through? This probably will go down to the wire. Let's wait and watch and see how this pans out. It's neck to neck on time as well. Both players are managing time extremely well. We have in our presence now Suketu Kapadia, who heads internal audit for the bank. He's come here to cheer his team member Swarvira. We're keeping the camera solely on the board because we want you to enjoy the match that's going on. We'll pan across to show you the audience once the first match is over. We've just had the first capture of the game. Swar traded his beautiful bishop with Kush's knight to ruin Kush's pawn structure. Swar making the first moves. Here you can see on screen we have Firoz Pasha, we have Ankit Podar closely watching the match. The gentleman on the foreground is Preet Popat. He's a product manager and he's been the architect behind the Bharat Chess Championship. Panning out, you can see the audience over here. We have Vikas Goel, Zonal Head Rural Banking. We have Suketu, Head of Internal Audit. It's lovely to see the entire leadership team here cheering for all the players. This clearly is a game of intelligence, patience, and grit. Taking you back now to the chessboard. Kush is castled queenside. Swar is yet to castle. For viewers who've just joined, to the right of your screen is Swar Veera. Swar is part of internal audit for the bank. He reports to Altaf. To the left of your screen is Kush Chaurasia. He's product manager, rural assets. Both Kush and Swar have emerged as the top two players out of 162 participants across the country. The Bharat Chess Championship has been running for the last 1 month. It was initially played online on chess.com. We now have the two best players across rural banking who are here in Naman Chambers playing the finals. Okay, we've just had another important trade of the game. Swar trades his knight with Kush's bishop. This probably is a big move. Swar Veera trading his knight with Kush's bishop. So now amongst both the players, they don't have their bishop pair. It's an important detail to note. Both players don't have their bishop pair. We've had Ashish Singh, head of rural banking, join us just now. We've also got the leadership of the rural banking team across states who've joined us. We'll pan the camera there shortly, but we have Venu Gopal Raju, Nikhil Agarwal, Anuj Maheshwari, Muktesh Thakral, Guru Prasad. The entire rural state leadership team is present here. Okay, we're quickly panning out to show you the audience. Yeah. Swar has now castled kingside. It's an opposite side castle game. This looks like it's going to be a race on who attacks first. Both players are probably feeling the pressure of the finals. Given their track record, both Kush and Swar like to play aggressive. However, in the first match of the finals, both are playing very cautiously. Let's see who makes the first attacking move. And just like that, Swar is up a pawn. Is this extra pawn gonna decide the game? Match is really heating up. And the queens have come on the board now. Both players have taken out their queens. I think we're seeing a conversion of defense into attack. Suddenly lots of action on the board. With the queen trade, Kush gets his pawn back. Equal material. Are we headed for a draw in the first game of the grand finale? This is completely neck to neck. The clock is ticking slowly yet steadily. Kush's king is exposed. Swar had an amazing attack building up with 2 rook battery on the g file. We have over 25 people who've logged in and watching this match live. In case you're keen to watch it, quickly take the link from your friend and log in. We're at a very critical stage of the first match of the finals. This match is going to decide who will be the champion of the Bharat Chess Championship. Out of 162 players, 11 states, 9,000 employees, the two best minds of Bharat banking are sitting in the screen in front of you. It's a big update. Kush is down to 2 minutes on the clock and Swar has 3 minutes. We hope they don't blunder in a time scramble. This one's really going down to the wire. Look at the super safe king of Swar. There's no way Kush is going anywhere near it. Swar's playing like a mastermind on this one. Odds seem to be in favor of Swar. We need Kush to create something magical to win out of this now. Swar's playing like a true champion on this one. And what a play by Kush under time scramble. Now Swar is down on the clock. Suddenly the tables have turned. Kush seems to be edging ahead. We're almost down to the last minute by the looks of things. Correction, both players down to 90 seconds. Both players down to 90 seconds. We may be heading for a draw unless Swar or Kush can create some magic at this point in time. Looks like Kush is winning a pawn, but Swar is going to capture it back. It's a nail biting ending. Thanks to all those who've logged in. Looks like we've got over 30 viewers now. Kush is down to 45 seconds. And all of a sudden, Kush has doubled rooks on the 7th rank. Is he going for the kill at the end? Kush needs to play fast. The timer's against him. We're down to the wire. The last few seconds of this game remain. Swar is clearly playing the waiting game to push Kush's clock down. What a fantastic game. Swar beating Kush on the clock. You can see the round of applause from all the participants here. It's absolutely fantastic game. We'll take a quick break and come back for the second match. Okay, players are almost ready. We're gonna start the second match. Swar is up 2-0. This is gonna be a tough one for Kush because he's playing black. The referee is. Okay, the match is started. For all the viewers who've just joined in, this is the Bharat Chess Championship. It's the grand finale. We've got the two best chess players across Bharat banking competing to become the mastermind, the Grandmaster of Bharat. To the left of your screen is Swar Veera. Swar is from internal audit. To the right of your screen is Kush Chaurasia playing black. Kush is a product manager in rural assets. This final is a best of two. The first match was won by Swar. The most awaited Sicilian defense is on the board. Kush's favorite opening. Kush is going all out in this game. Oh my god, Kush already has his queen out. Kush is clearly going all out. He's playing on the front foot on this game. This seems to be the chess coaching from Varanasi. He's defying all the basics of chess. This game clearly seems to be a lot more aggressive than the first match. In the first match, looks like both players had a little bit of pressure given that it was the grand finale. In this second match, Kush seems to be playing extremely aggressive. Swar, on the other hand, is taking care of all the rules and allowing Kush to push the envelope. This seems to be the textbook play of Swar versus the Varanasi Hurricane of Kush. Let's see who wins this second match. We've got the crowd building up here. We have Sean Gonzalez who's joining us. Looks like it's going to be a kingside castle for both the players. Swar attacks Kush's queen with that pawn. Correction, Swar attacks Kush's queen with that h pawn. Must compliment both the players over here. It's not easy to emerge as the top two from out of 162 participants of Bharat Chess Championship, who in turn were selected from over 10,000 employees across 270 branches in 11 states. Coming back to the game, Kush keeps the pressure on and is still keeping Swar's knight pinned. We've got the rest of the rural leadership team over here. Jaydeep Sharma, who heads rural collections, is in the room. Rajesh Verma, who heads agri and mortgages, in the room. We have Sushil Hablani, who's here to cheer for the team. Kush is clearly playing aggressive on this. He has a time advantage of 30 seconds. A reminder to all, this is the second match in a best of two. The first match was won by Swarveera. Both players castle kingside. This match is getting interesting now. Kush needs to win this match to stay in the championship. Swar can afford to play a little cautiously in case this ends in a tie. Swar will be crowned the champion because he's won the first match. Kush Chaurasia now pins Swar's other night. And Kush has given up his bishop pair early in the game. Very surprising move. Once again defying all chess basics. There's something that this Varanasi boy has up his sleeve, or so we hope. It's only time will tell. Let's wait and watch the game closely. Just a shout out to all the other players in this tournament. We had Jayant Nikam and Vishwanath Raichurkar from Belgaum who were in the top 5. We had Abhishek from Bijalpur, Indore who was in the top 5. Back to the match again. Swar is not playing boring chess even though he just needs a draw to win the whole thing. Swar is playing on the aggressive. Looks like Swar is not content with the tie on this one. He's gonna go for the win. And Mr. Veera pushes his f pawn to f4. Beautiful central square for Swar's knight. Swar's playing beautiful chess in the second match once again. Let's see if Kush has got something up his repertoire to turn this around. He attacks Black's d7 pawn. This event is being brought to you by Bharat Chess Championship and Healthy and Fit IDFC First Bank. We'd like to thank Rajesh and Sean Gonsalves for their support in this activity. Oh my god, what a blunder by Kush. Swar forks the king and the rook. Kush will have to give up some material. Looks like Kush is coming under pressure. It's a game of patience, it's a game of focus, it's a game of who can think ahead. The boy from internal audit clearly has these qualities in him. Swar seems to be in a commanding position in this second match once again. We have pawns on c4, d4 and e4 for Swar. We're through with over half of this match. This is the second match in a best of 2 grand finale of Bharat Chess Championship. The first match was won by Swar Veera. Both these players have emerged as the top 2 chess minds of Bharat ranking. Kush tried to break in the center, but Swar closes the center completely. Mr. Chaurasia will have to find some other way to break through the defenses of Swar. Swar is playing textbook chess. He's playing really solid chess through this tournament. And what a beautiful game by Kush. He does just that with a beautiful f4 square for his knight. Kush's repertoire is beautiful. To see this boy play some of these moves is absolutely exquisite. But will that be compensation enough for the lost material? Only time will tell. Let me remind the audience that both these players play chess only recreationally while they've learned the sport in their youth. They haven't found time to play it during their working lives. It's through Bharat Chess Championship that this passion has been rekindled. We'll try getting you some snippets and interviews from the winners once this match is over. Kush should not look for trades right now, that's what the experts are saying, but Kush is an unconventional player. Let's see what he does. Svarvira pushes his rook to f5 and is ready to double rooks on the f file. Kush under some pressure. Swar offers a queen trade. Kush should not accept it. The match is tensing up. Both players are thinking through very carefully before playing. He doesn't. Kush doesn't accept the queen trade, but what is that queen doing on his h3? Is that a dead queen for Kush? It's sitting on h3. Let's watch carefully. Swar is ready to triple on the f file. Two rooks and a queen. Oh my god. Is this gonna be the climax of Bharat Chess Championship? A triple on the f file, two rooks and a queen. Now Swar is giving up a pawn to trap Kush's queen. Is that what he's doing? It's difficult to understand the minds of these players. But as per our experts, it looks like Swar is giving up a pawn to trap Kush's queen. As of now, the queens do come of any of, and now the queens come on the board as Kush didn't have any other good moves. The match is chugging along well. We're down to the last 30% of this match, a deadly attack by Swarvira. Kush stops the attack by not letting Swar's second rook enter the game. The pace of the match is increased suddenly. We have two rooks on the 7th rank for Swar, and looks like that'll be an overwhelming attack on that black king. Swar seems to be setting himself up for that final attack. Let's wait and watch how this match unfolds. And we have Kush who's given up. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We come to the end of Bharat Chess Championship. We have our grand finalist shaking hands, Swarvira on the left of the screen and Kush to the right of your screen. And we're happy to crown Swarvira as the champion of Bharat Chess Championship.
So, first of all, congratulations both of you for reaching these finals.
Thank you so much, Preet.
And a special congratulations to you for winning the finals.
Thank you so much.
So, how was the overall experience, first of all?
It was amazing. I mean, the whole event, it's a massive event and almost 1.5 month spread over one and a half month. And kudos to the senior management for organizing such a great event. No, we relive old memories. No, chess has always been close to my heart, and this event has just built in that passion for chess.
How was your experience, Kush?
It was a wonderful experience. I remember all my school days when I used to play the tournaments and all. And again, we go back to all those opening Ponziani, Bishop before, and those things remembered we once again. And we try to relive those memories. And that was the very good initiative by the IDFC First Bank, and we really liked a lot about this.
So, now a little bit about the game. So, the first game was a very close game, and you chose to play Karokan, which I believe is your favorite opening.
Correct.
So, what went wrong? So, only I think only time went wrong. So,
We both had the difficult game for the first round. I can
Correct,
say
correct.
for the same. I think match can be went to on another way. Definitely possible.
Correct.
And there are better moves if we have a time. We can.
So the reason for choosing Karokan was I had not played that against Kush in any of the games. So it was a bit of surprise, and I
Surprise
believe
for me, yeah.
he took a lot of time in the opening.
In the opening only, I was a bit surprised.
yesterday actually you spoke against Pradeep Natarajan said that with
Correct,
black I
correct.
do play
I
Karokan.
thought Kush would have taken
Yeah.
some clue from that, but it was good.
But
He
it
took a
was
lot of time.
yeah.
He took a lot of time. That's good.
So that was a time scramble. But the second game, it was kind of after that
There was
Night
a
folk.
blunder. Yeah,
folk,
night folk. After
I
that
made a
blunder.
over there.
So that was kind of one-sided.
One-sided match.
And again, you went for the Sicilian in this game. So
Tried with
what,
Sicilian.
what are your views on that?
Sicilian is always better to play with the black because you have two defense, and the c4 pawn is the best to make a queens out early in the game. And there was.
I have one question there.
Huh.
You had your queen very early in the game. And
Huh.
it is suggested that you should not bring your queen.
Definitely,
So
they are
I knew you
school
were going
thoughts.
all out. What
Huh.
are your thoughts during that?
Like some old school thought says that don't bring queens too early in the game, but sometimes you have to change your strategy to play against player like Swar. And he was trying to surprise me with his opening. That's I also tried to do something new, and this went right for me.
It did go right in the opening, but Swar was very
Swar was
very solid.
Very solid, very solid.
So there was no way you could have broken through.
So I believe after Bishop E3, he could have gone back to Queen
Yes,
D8.
yes.
That would have been better,
Yes.
rather than keeping the Queen this side.
He wanted
Ha.
to give the knight pinned.
Correct.
Yeah.
Knight pin, and since his bishop was on G7,
Yes.
kind of put on
So
pressure
that
on knight.
queen was kind of dead out
Ah,
there.
so
yeah.
now
I
That
mean-
is just
piece.
yeah.
Not the best piece on the board, I
Not
would
the
say.
best piece.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Again, congratulations.
Thank you
once
so
again.
much, Preet. Thank you.
Take a break for an hour now. Post lunch, we have the rest of Bombay coming to challenge the champions of Bharat Chess Championship. Do log in 2:15 p.m. onwards. You have 2 hours of exciting chess ahead for you. We'll break for lunch now. Thank you so much.
Super. Thanks, man.